Hello, hello.
Why, hello there. Welcome. I, for one, am SSU Chimes,
And I am SSU Waterboat.
and we're here to watch Rocket League. I, for one, am very excited.
Yeah, first time commenting on Rocket League, I believe.
Indeed. I have yet to play the game, but I know of its existence. I understand the goal, and there is two of them.
There's,
So I'm ready.
That's fair.
You know?
Yeah, and another really good thing about that is when you have new people on comms, I don't have to comm so hard. I can just tell you about the game, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm excited to learn some. I'm excited to watch our team dominate, as they will.
And especially when there's newer viewers, it really helps, be able to
Explain the game to
entertain.
me.
Yeah.
And
It's
to
explain and
newer
entertain
viewers,
there.
100%. So, who are we going against tonight?
Tonight we are going against Lindenwood.
Fantastic. And what can we expect out of the game?
We're going to expect a fairly, at least, not challenging game, but I would say neutral. It's very much winning for
So there's
Shawnee.
room for an upset, is what I'm hearing.
If those 1600s play perfect, yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, so there's room for competition. All right, that's what I'm here for.
There's very, very little room.
Very
But
little room.
they do have one 1800, so
Okay.
and 1800 is around GC3.
Okay.
Sometimes that reaches. I believe they peaked SSL. I actually looked at their tracker, but that's the one player to look out for. He's going to have to play very well on offense because the big thing is I believe the 1600s can at least keep the ball in, but whether or not they can score on our pros or SSL, that's going to be a lot harder for a 1600 because their shooting is not as potent as their defense.
I see. Fantastic. And could you
And vice versa.
explain to me the concept of keeping the ball in or out? Because, I mean, it's an enclosed – the map is like an enclosed
Yeah,
thing. So how would
in
the
it,
ball
yeah.
get out necessarily? Or in the goal? Is that what you were referring to?
Oh, no, keeping it in as in – so, you know that it is a dome.
Mm-hmm.
When you keep it in, a lot of the times it is these soft touches to the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get these soft touches to the wall, you're able to control that.
I see.
And when
Okay.
you can have control of the ball and you're in their corner and you're slowly
keeping it in. So you're in control, you're advancing, you're keeping it in.
Yeah, you take more resources,
Okay.
you make them more hungry for boosts.
And what sort of resources? I see. Okay. So, yeah, there are these little sort of shrines around the map, and they do what?
The big circle is a boost pad. It's 100% boost pad. And that is, you get all your boost back, right?
Okay.
That usually when you grab those is when a play is over and you're now rotating.
Like a
and
reset.
such, right?
Okay.
Yeah. The little pads, the little orange, like hover pieces.
Okay.
Those are for 12. They give you 12 boost.
I see.
And
Okay.
you pick up those as you go up field when you want to keep your positioning. You should never
Absolutely,
just book it to like a boost pad because you don't have any more, right?
Makes sense.
You want to grab all the little pieces, and that actually piles up really quickly. You can grab yourself like 80 boost in the span of like 2 seconds, 3.
And are there roles on teams? Is everybody playing the same role? Is there like a goalie?
No goalie when you have high level gameplay because you want the game to be flowing. You want it to be clear, crisp, concise, right? You want everyone to have a touch on the ball, and rotations really help that, right?
Okay.
But there is people who are more aggressive, and that is the first and that second man.
I see. Okay. So the roles are first, second, and third.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
First, second, and third man. Third man sits in that deep third of the field, so we don't have
When we're in it, I'm excited to see.
I'll be able to show you, but it's basically the back right of the field in a sense.
Okay.
And in that back right of the field, they're able to look at the entire offense and defense that's going on up front, right? They're able to react to the balls that are coming back to them so they can, save a play, counterattack, whatever the proper move is to do.
I see.
That, right?
Okay. Yeah. No. It seems like a pretty important role.
Third man's really important. If you are shaky on defense as third man, gameplay has gotten so good.
Mm-hmm.
If you make a mistake, it's just in your net.
Yeah.
Or it'll eventually lead to that because of all the pressure.
And what can we are these? Is this game timed? Is there like a mercy rule where if you have is how does the game end? I can imagine whoever wins is whoever has the most goals.
goals at the
However,
end.
how do we know when it's over?
There is a 5-minute timer. Once
Okay.
that 5-minute timer ticks down and you have more goals than the other team, that's when you win, right? That's when
Fantastic.
the matches ends. But if you both have the same amount of goals and that timer hits 0, you are now in overtime. Next goal wins, right?
Okay, all
And
right.
there's no you go for kickoff again or something like that. It's just one kickoff, and you're playing that ball until someone eventually scores.
I see. And so every time a goal happens, you sort of reset into how the game starts.
Yeah,
It's
neutral.
like a neutral.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. I'm excited. I feel like we have a good game ahead of us.
Yeah, I want to see them absolutely cook. But before they cook, we're going to have to take a little bit of a quick break here.
From Chimes.
Oh, wait. I can't see my face. Ooh, croissant. Have you seen that? It's like croissant. Yeah, and then the fly. Oh my god, you guys tweaking. Professional tweaker. No, that's just kind of like a Mulder when you think about it. Professional tweaker. But we are now in the game. I am now joined by.
Hello.
I feel it. I feel it.
I was summoned for my commentating abilities.
Mhm.
I'm also going to pull my phone up because last
Ooh,
time
and Tago Stash was
Taco-
summoned from the midfield for his striking capabilities.
Okay.
Up,
Already, right off the rip, just showing out and taking the lead quite early here.
Yeah, getting that angle where he doesn't get bumped by the opponent trying to save it, but gets his nice clean shot on net. A little bit of defense coming up. Shawnee and little strike from Taco trying to skim one in. This is still in Linden's
Nope.
side of the field though. Empty jump from Taco, try to bait out someone.
It's asking if you want to save.
They will
change.
go neutral so far. Shawnee
You're
getting
close. You're close.
above these balls quite well,
Oh,
being able
very
to get the better 50. Taco will compare this to the corner. Boost grab from Stozy there. That's going to make Taco a little awkward, but he's going to be able to grab that mid boost, so he'll be able to rotate right behind Duck if this goes south. Ooh.
nice little demo coming out.
Slayer taking the shackles off of Taco.
Slayer up for the ball, gets a touch. Kind of backwards. I'm
Ooh.
not really sure if that was completely intentional. Duckworth reading the ball off the wall.
Yeah, getting Legend to get up that, but I was going to skim it on the wall. Ooh, with another touch.
Yep, Taco not giving him too much space to breathe here, just keeping the relentless attack, as we've seen, as always. Slayer getting a nice little touch onto the side, and Stozy's up to 50 Duckworth there. Taco taking it off the sidewall, getting a nice little touch, but
Bit of a bang, but now it's Stozy's ball first, or at least he'll get a better 50.
off the
Shawnee's
back
still in a
board.
really comfortable spot.
Taco Sat just taking it forward here. Stozy with a nice touch up, and he gets a reset on the ceiling and almost dunks on Dunkworth here.
It'll
But
tap right into him. We have no one midfield though. A bit of
Taco
of
Stash with
awkwardness.
another touch straight into the middle for Spore.
Duckworth with hard clear. Taco's still up, I think. Maybe he got bumped. Surely not pre-jumping that, right?
Slayer off the ball here, gets one touch, goes off the wall, and
Yeah.
Taco Stash with the nice redirect. Oh, never mind, Duckworth.
See,
with-
Stozy. Ooh, that still doesn't go in, but Stozy, if that was a goal, that was a little tough on Stozy. The little empty jump really doesn't do anything once the opponent's already up for the ball.
That demo there kind of shifts momentum just for a little bit here. Spore gets a touch,
A little clear to the wall.
but Slayer just keeping the pressure on, reads it off the wall, tries to 50
Ooh,
it.
Taco's up fast, though.
Isn't able
Almost
to
gets
get
the
it.
bump.
Taco Stash. He reads the first hit and then almost also 50s the second touch by Sport here.
Ooh, Duckworth going for a opportunistic demo, but that's not going to be towards net, so Shawnee will be fine. Are clear. Little roll on the wall, though. Filtering it out mid for Shawnee's defense to be a little awkward.
Taco Stash just playing it to the side and Slayer dribbling it, but nothing comes out of it as of now. Duckworth trying to read that, doesn't really get the touch he wanted. Stozy in the backline gets a demo on Taco Stash here.
Ooh, great touch by Slayer, though. Look at that. Being able to keep all of that priority on the ball through touch.
Taco up for the touch. Gets a nice little touch to the backboard, but Stozy's going to read this here. Try to 50 it, but Slayer is just in the right position here, and he's looking for a demo here. Gets his demo. Duckworth on the attack here. Plays it to the
Tying out.
backboard. Taco Stash.
I don't think maybe he was going for a shot there. I honestly think he was going for placing it
Passing play?
around. Oh, no, like making an awkward touch for the opponent,
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay, yeah. Maybe he had an awkward angle, and he was just like, I'm going to make it awkward for them, too.
Ooh, good boost grab there from Taco. That means
Duckworth, midair, just intercepts the ball, goes off the backboard,
Still
gets a
has
flip
control.
reset. Oh, doesn't get the flip reset, but almost. Slayer with a beautiful touch gets the flip
Oh,
reset,
flip reset
and just
and the dunk.
takes it right over one man and dunks it on the head of the other. What a clinical finish.
Yeah, and
one touch
even-
here, gets the flip reset over Stozy, and then dunks it on Sport.
that was actually a really good angle considering how awkward he was when he got up for that. That was a
Yep.
great flip reset from Slayer.
That first touch and then the flip reset was just so clinical.
Duckworth might have an opportunity for a pre-flip. Man, I love those.
He takes the boost, and now he's
He's gonna
up.
leave
He
it.
leaves
Yeah,
it
wait,
for
that's a good-
Taco. Slayer coming in, gets a nice little shot, almost a bar down. Not really quite there, though. Taco Stash taking off the wall, and he gets a nice little pass down, and Duckworth is up for it. Doesn't get the touch, unfortunately, but
See, and that's when you know you have a nice and functioning team and when you can make those call-off plays, but
ooh. Taco Stash gets the flip reset. Almost
What about
just
shot plays?
drops it straight down into the goal, but that will end game one for Shawnee. They will be taking it 2-0.
I mean, I don't see many issues with Shawnee in that first game besides a few like opportunistic plays that ended up in whiffs because just a very difficult ball to reach, right?
Yeah.
They haven't really seemed to struggle in it.
Yeah, not really. Like you said, they took quite a few opportunistic like touches, but not didn't really leave themselves exposed while doing that. Like didn't really let down their guard or just let the ball fly into their net there. So as long as they're keeping up the attack and keeping on top of their things, it's fine if they're trying to experiment or take those more risky touches.
Yeah.
So we'll kind of see if they're going to keep it up here. They seem to be discussing something here, just going over game plan possibly. But
Yeah, keep up that momentum, and the most important thing is keep the ball.
yeah,
And especially, I believe what Taco's talking about there is keeping the ball in their net because I believe he wants a few more goals here. I believe Shawnee is not happy with those 2 goals against Lindenwood.
they definitely got the win, but they feel like they could have probably scored more, or they feel like they should have scored more. So when you have that mindset going into it, it's always just you're chasing after that pressure. Like we've seen Taco Stash do this over and over again, where he'll just pop up out of nowhere. He'll just have the pressure going constantly, even if he's not really in the best of positions. Like even if he's awkward, he'll still
Gets it.
try to make it work. But game 2 underway.
Ooh, what a
here.
soft touch. Oh, he even gets a little pop, but it goes nowhere.
Slayer gets a touch. Duckworth fakes it out there, makes the ball stay in that corner. Taco Stash coming in. Duck trying to play it into the middle, but Spork is just in the right position there. Passing it back to Taco, and he's going to try and just lay it down here. Gets a nice little touch off the backboard, but nothing really coming of it.
Catch. Slayer gets it to roll up. Wants Dimsy. Ooh.
Taco Stash. See, like that. Like he got a touch on the wall, and he was kind of awkward, but guess what? He was there for the 50 when it mattered. And nice little 50 from
Ooh.
Duckworth here, coming straight to the middle for Taco Stash. Gets a shot on goal, but the goalie's.
Ooh, that would have been a really great shot from Duckworth there if that sinks in. But that will
To be
go mid.
honest, it still is keeping the pressure pretty well here because they're not really able to get it out of
Good
here.
pre-flip challenge there.
And now it's just a matter of the goalie having to be an iron wall, which he does end up being. Stosey gets a nice little save there. Not a lot of pressure, but when you're last man back, that pressure can amount to a lot more than it may seem, especially when it's a competitive
Almost
tournament game.
just gets a touch.
Duckworth's going up for it. Gets a nice little 50. Slayer off the backboard, straight towards Taco Stash here. Gets a nice little shot, but Spork just holding it down at the moment. Duckworth trying to get the flip reset, not really quite getting it there, but
Taco going for a little cheeky pre-jump there, you could see. But the awareness from Shawnee is the main thing I want to point out this game. There was a point where they got like a close pass, Lindenwood, and Slayer was ready to shut that down immediately. And Slayer's ready to shoot, but Lindenwood's ready to
Rubber's
save.
attack, but Lindenwood with the defense out here. Oh, the triple threat too. They all took shots on goal, and they all.
Oh!
Taco
Okay,
Stash
that would've been
almost
really
absolutely
cool.
showing out. Almost getting one of the nastiest shots I've seen the last couple of years, but gets saved.
Man, I'm surprised Lindenwood held out there, especially with that shot going on and Duckworth
coming
playing
out of
the
nowhere.
aggressive.
Taco Stash just forcing goalie into net, but
Good. Getting over that 50 there. Well, a big miss from Lindenwood. Now Duckworth will have some time on this ball. Up to Taco. Back down. He's going to flip reset. Yeah.
oof.
Try to slot it in that bottom right, but
Tries to get a nice cheeky little reset into a flip. That would be an awesome goal.
Little shot.
Spork with the little skip.
little skimmer. I respect it.
Yeah, the pass by Legendary, and then it just drops on the head of Spork, and he just
yeah.
jumps and skips it right through the middle of Slayer and Duckworth there.
Taco does not get that touch that he wanted. I believe he wanted the touch, but doesn't get the speed.
It's quite unfortunate, but 3 minutes in, first goal goes to Lindenwood here, staying alive in this best of 5. But Slayer, almost had a clear path. Taco gets that perfect demo, but the last man back is just able to take the 50. Slayer here just keeping pressure on, unfortunately not getting the right angle, but Duckworth with the pass straight into the middle.
Oh, he took his time to that challenger. Oh, but all of Shawnee up front. Duckworth is just back.
But he has no boost at the moment, and he's going to have to try and just make do whatever he can.
Good low boost play, especially since no one in Linden is on the wall there to follow up that touch.
Taco Stash just taking a nice little touch over the one man, dropping it on the second man's head, and still staying with the ball. Getting a nice little touch off the backboard. Duckworth almost in the right position, but the
Taco's
defense
gonna
kind of just
bang.
playing a little faster. And Slayer
Off
with
the
a nice
back
backboard touch.
All of Lindenwood's there to shut that down. Funny little.
Taco Stash gets hit off the wall here. Stosey,
That was a good pass.
Nice little passing play going on and a shot.
And Stosey will keep that in.
Ooh,
Ooh, a
Spork did a-
backflip.
Does a backflip. I don't think that was intentional unless he realized that one of his teammates was.
This might spell
better
error
position.
for Shawnee. And look, that mistake right there. It's like he even gets a touch to follow, but it's not strong enough. It's those little mistakes. You can't do that against a team, especially that's rated very much higher than you.
True.
And if I'm Shawnee, I want to take advantage of the MMR gap
That is
for
true.
those 1600s. And there's the double from Taco Stash. Catching, oh my god, wait.
Beats it off
Pre-jumping
the
that.
corner and just double tapping it in right past Spork there. And up until 25 seconds remaining in the game was in Lindenwood's court. And now all of a sudden Shawnee has taken the lead and
Started
showed no
capitalizing.
signs of slowing down. Duckworth just
Ooh.
dunking it as he does best, just floating it right into the goal. No stopping that.
Ooh,
Gets a nice little touch, gets another one, and then just goes boop.
Oh man, he got the silliest, goofiest air dribble, but that will sink in.
And then his goal explosion, the Michelin man, you know. Pretty cool, pretty cute. But yeah, with 2 seconds remaining here, Shawnee take game 2 out of nowhere.
I think it was expected. I believe Shawnee can definitely at least get that overtime, but getting two more goals in that amount of time, great work.
Yeah, it kind of just started clicking and saw openings in the defense that they capitalized on, which is kind of what they do best. They just keep that pressure on, try to keep the ball in the other half.
And not too many emotions from Shawnee here in the player cam because they know that they could do so much more here.
Yeah.
They're definitely theorizing right now what they can do to shut this game out with no more opportunities.
Taco Stash and Slayer are definitely trying to get some strats going, you know, lock completely in. Tannis just playing with stuffed toy. Spooky just being spooky. And Duckworth here just I think he's trying to just get this done so we can go home, knowing him.
Oh yeah.
And our coach in the back there just locking in, you know, just admiring his team's work.
And then you see the shooting come up a little bit. Taco Stash here. He's had a lot of really good looks on the net, but could not reach it. Look, I'm tired. Sometimes you make mistakes.
You know, life is full of mistakes,
A
man.
good
It's okay.
go there though from
Good commit, just forcing the ball off. Slayer kind of 50ing it on top of the head of Spork.
sorry, nameplate's a little gone for the person in camera. Oh, there we go. All right.
You good? And we're back.
And now all the other nameplates are going.
Sorry, we don't need the other nameplates. We have the
Oh yeah, no. We're good.
Taco Stash here. Just fall. Oh, we do need the other nameplates.
Yeah. I was about to say, unless you know. Ooh, a slammer coming out from Duckworth, but
Hit it again.
Stosie's up.
Again. Oh wait, yeah, that's perfect. Because we didn't see the.
Oh, that'll go in from Slayer, catching someone on Lindenwood awkward here.
Slayer just getting a nice little touch off the ceiling, catching Legend here.
Yeah,
Off guard.
It didn't have too
was
much
Legend.
power, so I'm a little surprised. I guess Spork maybe
Probably
zero
wasn't
net
expecting
there.
it, and probably also that. But also when the ball's like right
Goes up
above you, you
quick.
see your teammate going up for it. You kind of.
I like the high touch. Ooh, especially with
Ooh.
that mistake.
Legend just kind of pancaking it on their own backboard, settling it down for Taco Stash to just come and finish it off here.
And this is the capitalization I was talking about earlier for Shawnee. Keep it up. Get 2 goals per minute.
Minute and 10 seconds played. 2-0 towards Shawnee here in match point.
Ooh, fake from Legendary.
Ooh, nice little flick almost to make make Taco Stash. go for the ball.
Taco Mustad.
Mustache. Ooh, Duckworth
Ooh.
with a nice little touch in the middle, forcing a big boom play.
A
Taco
couple of
Stash
the
just
players as
beating
well.
that off the backboard, but still not completely out of danger here.
Tough spot. Taco Stash is behind the ball, but Duckworth will get a touch forward to take him out of that awkward spot. Ooh, a flick though. And Duckworth comes across for the save, gets 2 50s.
Ooh, shot on goal. Taco Stash just chilling there, taking his time, air dribbling it. Up.
Duckworth's going to take his time on the wall here, yeah.
Ooh,
Good.
Kind of just
Good.
plays it under.
Patient. And look, Duckworth is able to go forward and be that chaos.
Slayer bumps goalie out of net here. And he's still on it.
Good pass out, but it's just off.
Oof. Beautiful pass into the middle. Taco Stash getting the shot.
Still in, but ooh, a flash flood one. Intriguing, my good sir.
As long as we have electricity tonight, that would be great.
But what's even more intriguing is this play from Slayer. Good heavens. Good heavens, sir.
This is true. This is true. As we're talking about flash floods, Slayer just goes, you know what? I'm about to just dunk it. Just take it from the side here and fly it into the goal.
That'll spell a 3-goal lead for Shawnee here with half the game remaining.
Stosey just taking that touch over, getting
Ooh,
a 50.
that's a
getting
really
pinch
good
with
50.
Sport, but Taco kind of just
Slayer's up, gets that touch.
being a
on the ball.
menace.
Good fake. Yeah, and that sweep he does, he can choose not to do that sweep, but even being able to catch someone driving across the midfield with even your regular gas is really, really valuable.
Duckworth with a nice little shot right into the top. We got the crowd going. We got the crowd shouting, "Oh my God,
Oh my
it's crazy."
God. Wow.
Everybody's going crazy.
Oh man, I remember when it went
4-0.
every time he
2
got
minutes
an
remaining.
aerial touch, it went wow. Wow.
Wow. It's impressive.
And now the plats are flip reset, so I don't think it's too impressive anymore. Shoot.
Into the middle, Duckworth playing it off onto
Yeah,
the
let that
side.
go.
Taco Stash trying to get it, but it's a little too far here. Duckworth off the backboard, getting one touch, following it, 50s it.
Good 50.
Goes for
and
the
leaves.
Goes for the big boost there. Slayer trying to get a disruptive play going. Duckworth
Ooh.
straight down and it almost cost him a goal here, possibly.
I guess Stosey not ready for that touch, honestly.
I don't think anybody was. But Taco Stash getting a nice little 50 onto the side. Legend just playing it forward. And Spork and
Oh, he
Stosey
doesn't get the
both
boost, though.
commit.
So
And
Duckworth's
now the
gonna be a little
back line
low.
is completely open because they double committed to try and intercept that in our corner. And Duckworth was just like, here you go. And Slayer was just like, okay. Just, racking up the goals.
And when you're down, I know you got to play risky, but you got to play smart. 'Cause that's a 5-goal lead now from Shawnee, and to be honest, it's impossible. It is game. And we'll just see how much further Shawnee can stretch their lead here in this last game.
They don't really see a point in stopping here. They're already 5 goals up with a minute remaining. The chances of coming back are near impossible.
Play, shoot, practice, farm clips.
Yep, this is basically probably it for Lindenwood here. Which is good because that means we get to
Cross that out. Go home.
we got to miss the flash flood and
Right.
get home before that. But Duckworth up for the ball, getting a touch.
Is there a game? How would I be?
League.
I
mean,
ooh,
I love league.
Spork making sure that this isn't a complete blowout.
Hey,
Ooh.
Jinx, you owe me a high five, man.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys heard that, but we high five.
yeah, it was crispy. It's like opening up a can of pop.
Okay, all right, you don't have to. Anyways, 4.5 minutes played here. Taco Stash with a nice little.
Oh,
touch
he
on
missed.
the
Man.
he missed a goal.
Come on, Taco, you gotta shoot those.
Now all they have to do is score 2 more goals for the Brazil here. But Stosey just taking in, Duckworth just going off the ceiling casually and just
50.
getting a
And
nice
Slayer's
touch.
reading that.
Taco Stash with the play forward.
But they do not want the Brazil.
They'll just take their win here and be happy with it. Taco Stash just playing it to the top here. Duckworth going to try and play it forward, and
Rio
Slayer's going to try
visionary.
and just finish off the team play. Almost working out.
Still keeping it up.
Very nice.
Lindenwood
Taco Stash
with
still
one
keeping
goal.
it up. Sport getting a touch forward. It's going to kind of bounce off weird, but Taco's still keeping it up. And I think they're just going to let it fall here if they can. Nope. They're still keeping it. Takasai's playing it forward now, and Duckworth
Duck out.
upside down with the goal. Oh my God! Honestly, okay.
Schmuckleworth. Crazy.
That was impressive.
Your early GGs.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Might be a sign of toxicity, which is pretty expected from Duckworth here.
Yeah.
It's nothing new for him. You know, he's a very toxic, cute person. But we that is our stream. We won. Lindenwood takes no sets there. They get sweep, but
they had a
obviously-
close game too.
Obviously,
so.
they played very good, especially with the MMR gap, like you were saying. Being able to hold out on their own. You know, the first game was not really necessarily close, but they were there. Second game, they brought down to 30 seconds. Third game, I think it was just Shawnee had warmed up at that point. Like, they were already warm, but, like, you know, playing against one team, you start picking up on habits. You start picking up on
Sometimes the other
reflexes.
team gets that first game because you're like, what are they doing? I've
Yeah.
never seen this play style ever in my life.
Exactly. Just like, oh, they don't know what you're doing, so it kind of just messes you up. But we have another stream for League of Legends at 7, I believe. So definitely stay tuned for that, and we will be back with an interview for you shortly.
It's at 8. It's at 8.
I lied. I was corrected by the streamer, by the goat. We'll be back with an interview.
We're back, and today we are joined by my father. How do you feel, man?
Feel good. Tired. I feel good.
I had to slog through that rain. I wore the slides, man. I took one step outside that dorm. It was a swimming pool. I don't even know.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about your performance, man?
Performance was good. It was a little shaky game one, game two, because we all just kind of got drenched before we came in, so we were all still warming up. In game two, we actually were. I checked the stats after we scored finally, and we were 1 for 15 on shots. But we pulled it together. We pulled it together.
I could tell. I was talking. I was like, wait, Taco's like shooting's a little off today. Saw a lot of clangers, but they just flew out.
Yeah.
But and the real question is, how good is that pillow gonna feel when you go home and sleep?
Feel great.
It's gonna feel amazing, man. Through all this rain and just terrible weather, honestly. I hope that flash flood doesn't mess up too many things for our streams coming here soon.
Yeah.
But time can only tell. For my last question here, you got any shout outs? Or it's not even a question, but that's a statement. You got anyone you wanna give a little high five to virtually?
Always my parents, my friends, because they're always watching the streams. My parents always encourage me and like watch whenever I play. My friends most of the time are being idiots in Twitch chat. And yeah, there's just anyone else that was watching. Thank you for watching us as well.
You guys are the GOATs. We may be the Bears, but you're also the GOATs. Without further ado, we will have, I believe, League at 8.
Yeah.
And then we don't have another game today, correct?
I think
For
that's the
Rocket
only
League?
one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we will have League at 8. So stay tuned for that. This was the Shawnee broadcast.